in the human race. Segregation, discrimination, there's a practice.
One and Danjuma yesterday rejected Nigeria, rejected whatever connection they are having with Nigeria over the agenda they thought they fought that has turned against them. No, why are they regretting now? Would they look at Ojukwu as a man of wisdom, of foresight, or a prophet at this point in time?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you're watching us from. I remember humble self, that Biafran evangelist. I told you that Gowon will continue to live and he will continue to regret. Gowon and Danjuma regretting today and rejecting Nigeria. You know, they are making a very big and a huge mistake because it will remain under their watch that their generation will buy finish. Because they are the one that, you know, tag IPOB, criminals, tag them, terrorists, tag Nigeria, Igbos, bad people. And they use what is in our land that God has blessed us with, you know, to bribe the white men, to bribe the international communities, to come and kill us in mass. The genocide that took place in 1967 in Biafra land. They use our resources, you know, to kill us because they believe they are in power. Fighting for the Fulanis. And today, the people they fought for are now fighting them. That is what goes around has come around. The law of karma still in existence. And that is what Danjuma and Gowon is experiencing today. And that is why they are like regretting, but you cannot turn the handwriting of the clock.
These people actually took the fight to Gowon's village. You know what? The man was almost on his knees yesterday. He didn't know how this whole thing, even the reason for the war, has not been defined by the Northerners he fought for.
Yes, listen to me. When God, you know, that's why I do tell people they should be afraid of God. Whatsoever a man sow, that shall he stand to reap. Gowon is reaping it. And the Bible says, do not touch my anointing and do my prophet no harm. When you do any harm or do any harm to the prophet of God or the children of God, get ready that one day your generation will stand to pay it. And I'm happy that Gowon is alive, receiving it now, the end of it. And I know he's going to die a painful death because he will be crying while dying. And that is the payback of the blood of the innocent Biafrans, the genocide which he committed in Biafra land in the 60s. You understand me? So him and Danjuma yesterday, you know, you can see Gowon almost, you know, frustrating, bleeding, you know, crying. You know, it has gotten to a point he cannot carry God. Neither can he issue order again. His word is no longer relevant, nor valid in Nigeria now. He just ordinary a flag, you know, or a kind of signpost that stand that is not moving anywhere.
Are you saying that the Northerners and the Fulanis that he fought for cannot help him at this point?
They are not, Baba, they are not seeing Gowon. As it stands now, they are only seeing themselves. You understand? They are only seeing their people. If there is anybody called Gowon, or that if that name is existing, it doesn't concern them. What concerns them is what they are after now. And this is a man that fought for them. This is a man that did everything against the Igbos in favor of the Hausas and the Fulanis. But today, God is retaliating for the Igbos. And that genocide, I said and I will still repeat it again, the generation of Gowon is the next victim of genocide in Nigeria. And that is what they are facing, and that is what Gowon is witnessing. I say he's going to die a painful death, but he will be alive to witness Biafra standing. After that, he will face his gradual reaching ending grave painfully.
It's like his villagers want to chase Gowon away from a plateau.
They have to chase him away because he is the chief architect of virus in Plateau State. Is the chief architect of the problem in Plateau State. Let me tell you, Gowon did not do the needful. You know, he said it in one of his, statement that he regretted of starting the war or fighting the war. That what he know now, had he been in New that time, he wouldn't have engaged in that war. It is now that he himself is now seeing what Ojukwu saw. You get it? It's now that he see what Ojukwu saw as at that time. That is to tell you, the Biafrans, Igbos are the generation of God, the chosen ones of God. God always reveal tomorrow. See, Bible said that there is nothing he will do on earth he will not first reveal to his prophet. That is the word of God. So anything that tomorrow tells, God will first of all reveal to the Igbos because we are the children of God. He revealed, and that was what he revealed to Ojukwu. That was what Ojukwu saw. And Ojukwu wanted to prevent it earlier. And that would have, pay Gowon. Now, he would have pay him better. But foolishly, and out of his stupidity and self-centered mindset, led him to carry out, after all, it's not the plateaus that they are killing the Igbos. But today, who is suffering it? Who are the people that are killing? They are now killing the plateaus, not Igbos anymore.
Hey.
Right under his watch.
Hey, now Britain and Danjuma that and Gowon have lost their voice as a result of. People are saying that maybe there should be a mass national conference to apologize to Igbos.
Of course, Gowon must superhead that, and he and Danjuma and the British must be in the front for that apology protest. To the Easterners, to the Biafrans, you understand? To the families that illegally murdered their generations as at that time. They must apologize to us, or else Gowon no go die peaceful death.
Gowon is actually paying the price of Aburi.
Excuse me. I say Gowon no go die peaceful death. Until, he's indirectly making confession. He has not openly come out to make apology. Until when he openly come, and he will not come alone, he must let some congressmen, maybe supported by the Fulanis or his people in the axis of the plateau, and Danjuma and some axis from the foreign, to support and to back him to come and give us an official, we call it an official apology. That is when Plateau State, even Gowon himself, will begin to experience peace of mind.
But the hand of sword will not depart from there.
If not, sword can never depart in the generation of Gowon for sharing an innocent blood of the Biafrans, for committing that illegal, genocide in 1967 to 1970. It is uncalled for and it's very, very alarming. It's very, very alarming. So, my dear, as many of them that are involved, they will pay dearly. We will not touch them, but the God of the Biafrans are the one fighting for us. As you can see now, have you ever seen Igbo people killing the plateau? No. Have you seen Igbo man lay hand on any plateau?
No, on anybody.
But the people that are laying hand on them are the people that they fought for. Are the people that they stood to defend as at that time. The people that they believe, let's come together and let's marginalize this one. As you are marginalizing these ones, God is promoting them. It's like the case when the children of Israel were in Egypt, and the Egyptians was like, we will not give you any bricks now to prepare anything. You will be the one. You understand? You are going to be the one to form the bricks, and how you form it is not of our business, but you must make provision to all Pharaoh needs. And Israelites, as at that time, they were, good doing it. But today, who is championing the world? The Israel. Where are those Pharaoh and where are the Egyptians? They are nowhere to be found. So, and that is what is playing between the Biafrans and the Nigeria. Time is coming whereby you will not be hearing Nigeria, you will only be hearing Biafra. Even in the international side, if they want to make mention of a country in Africa, they will have no choice than to make mention of Biafra.
Okay, people are saying that at this point it has become unbearable. The Fulanization agenda has taken over the Middle Belt. People are saying that the safest place the Middle Belt can go to in Nigeria, maybe as Christians or whatever they call themselves, is Biafra land. How prepared is Biafra in this regard?
Baba, we are fully prepared, both spiritual and both physical. But you know, say dog where they bite, no they back. You understand? So dogs where they bite, they know they back. Because the strength to bite, if they're back, they will not have strength to bite. So you better reserve the backing, rather do the biting. So that is Biafra for you. So you will see it, many of them now are calling on ESN. Many of them now are beckoning on the Biafran side. And you see what is happening in the north now. Hausas has fully, rise up against the Fulanis. Fulanis have risen up against the plateau. So, and many of them today are taking the step of ESN. Remember the campaign that the Hausas did the last time, that they prefer Fulani to go instead of the Igbos, that they prefer Igbo to stay rather than Fulani. You understand? So they preferred Igbos and they want Fulanis to go. And as I speak to you, some days, either yesterday or day before yesterday, over 100 and something Fulanis that were in the bush of the Hausas have been cleared. Hausas now with a serious this thing now are pushing the Fulanis. All over Nigeria now Fulanis is on the run. You understand? And these are the people that go on embraced, and these are the people go on fought for. And these are the people go on stood for and pleased. Today, go on is paying the price. So
yeah, it's a wonderful edition of Politics on the Street today. Today, it's no news that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is set to commission the first Biafra Washington Embassy. Some persons are of the view that what has Dr. Ngozi Orabueze done to the history and to the struggle. Now she's bringing what she has done, that Donald Trump is set to commission this embassy. And so, and then we've seen some persons come out to say that that embassy is just a jamboree. Such thing will never come into reality. Such thing will never come into existence. But the truth of the matter is that these people, are they not tired of the Fulani killings, mines in Nigeria? Are they not tired? Just of recent, some days ago, the Fulani invaded Plateau State and killed over 16 people. Plateau State is now a mine zone whereby the Fulani can easily perpetrate their acts. And now nobody, even the government, is not coming out to condemn this killing. We don't know if the government indirectly or directly, they are the ones sponsoring this killing. And now we've seen someone who has taken over this freedom, this agitator, all to ourselves to make it a reality. And yet, some persons are still coming out to condemn this woman, saying that this woman cannot lead the Biafra struggle. Then tell me, who is then fit to lead the struggle? Now that Mazi Samonepa has been given some restrictions of social media, and now we've seen someone who has come out of our own free will to lead this struggle. And some Igbo leaders are saying that will not become a reality. What does the Ohaneze Indigo really want? What does the Igbos elders who have been bribed by this government, what do they really want? They want everybody in the entire race to be wiped out, so that nobody can come out and speak about the illegal mines in the southeast, where we've seen some identified persons being killed on a daily basis. And now nobody is coming out to condemn the killing, and yet Dr. Ngozi Oravweze is making moves, and yet we've seen leaders, the Igbo leaders, coming out to condemn that move. The truth of the matter is, the enemy of a man is within his household, and we've seen that those who are against the Biafra struggles are not even outsiders. They are they are mostly people, even from the Igbo race. When Dr. Ngozi Oravweze announced that they are set to commission the Washington DC Biafran embassy, and that it will be done by the US President Donald J. Trump. We've seen Bianca Ojukwu tweets saying it is a lie from the pit of hell. Why don't you wait until that becomes a reality? Why can't you wait until it becomes a reality? The same people that was being used to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all the way from Kenya, the same people that was being used to orchestrate the illegal arrest of Mazi Ekpa. And now we've seen a woman championing this case, this cause for referendum. And those who were supposed to champion this cause for referendum have even sold out in the freedom. They've sold out. Waneze Igbos have sold out. Southeastern governors have sold out, despite the killings in their domain, despite what is happening in their domain. Nobody is coming out to confront the government and tell them enough is enough. What we have today is people who are only after their own tummy, their own stomach. Is this how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood for the Biafra cause? Mazi Kanu stood for it with his life, despite the pains that man is going through today. The man has not renounced the struggle for Biafra. The man has not renounced the struggle for the agitation. But yet, we have some elders who claim they are evil elders. They are neither there or there. All what they do is today, Biafra in the morning, and then they would agitate for Biafra in the morning, and at night they are having meetings with those in the presidency just to scuttle the struggle. I am saying it here that nobody born of human can scuttle the struggle, because already the Biafra struggle is an ideology that can never be wiped out. It's an ideology starting from the days of Odumegu Ojukwu until date. It is still waxing stronger. Or those people who are saying Biafra is dead, who are saying Biafra is dead, are they not tired of slavery? Are they not tired of the Fulani Pines? Benue State has now become a death trap for people. Plateau State now. So many atrocities that these Fulani people have committed, and the Igbo leaders cannot come out and express their own grievances to it, cannot come out and condemn all this. Rather, we've seen them taking sides just because they want to become slaves to the Fulani, just because they want to become errand boys to the Fulani. But the question is, how long can we continue in this shenanigan? How long can we continue in this shenanigan? To me, it is a shenanigan. It is a shenanigan. in the sense that you cannot continue to live in a country where we have murderers. We cannot continue to live in a country where there is no rule of law. The Fulani that has killed a lot of people till now has not been brought to book. The Fulanis have not been brought to book. Rather, Ekpa and government is not even making plans that this whole killing thing would end soon. No plans from the government. No plans from the government that this whole killing would end anytime soon. And now we've seen Igbo leaders also not coming out to air their displeasure. Rather, they are indirectly supporting the government to buy. Are we going to sit down and watch until everyone is being butchered in the southeast? This is what Mazi Nabikano predicted. Mazi Nabikano predicted all of this, and now it is happening. It is happening that the Fulani is bent to Islamize Nigeria, and today is it not happening? It is happening. We've seen it. That the Fulanis want to Islamize Nigeria, and they think people will sit down and not speak out, just like the Igbo leaders have sat down and they are not saying anything to it. It is really a show of shame. It is a show of shame. If at this stage the government and the Igbo leaders cannot come out and speak up against the injustice of the one Nigeria. And kudos to Dr. Ngozi Oraveze for launching this Biafran embassy. Kudos to you. Kudos to you, man. Thank you for watching this podcast.